Foster and the girl may be here any moment. Get down to the cabin at once.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Cyrus.
Dr. Layton.
I was just trying to phone you.
How on earth did you get here?
The strangest thing happened. I fell asleep in my study, and next thing I knew, I was in the back of a moving car.
And Garrett and the purple monster were in the front seat.
Yes.
And then what happened?
The car slowed down a curve. I opened the door, jumped out, and fell in some bushes. I made my way back here in sort of a daze. That's all I remember.
Well, don't try to talk now. We'll discuss the whole thing after you've had a good rest. Get him a glass of water, Sheila.
Foster and Sheila swallowed my story hook, line, and sinker.
And you have nothing to worry about.
No, not as far as they're concerned. But I'm behind schedule with the jet plane. I'll have to explain my reasons to the Emperor. The Earth expedition calls the Emperor.
The Emperor of Mars bids you speak. Is the jet plane almost finished?
We're making good progress, Your Highness. But I have encountered many serious obstacles.
Obstacles? What obstacles could possibly stop you? Second highest on Mars.
Allow me to give Your Majesty a complete report. After landing on Earth, I contrived to be alone with Dr. Layton in his observatory, where he showed me the plans of his jet plane.
Very ingenious, Doctor.
I'm highly flattered, sir. This is really the greatest day of my life.
Unfortunately for you, Doctor, it is also the last day of your life.
I beg your pardon. I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
My people have planned for a long time to invade the Earth and enslave its inhabitants, destroying all those who resist us. I am a forerunner of that invasion, the advance guard.
You must be insane. You must have injured your head when you landed. You better let me get you a drink.
Stay where you are. I'm not mad. The invasion has only been delayed because of our inability to build ships that could land safely and return to Mars. Your plans have supplied that need. You see, I have the ability to kill you, enter your body and use it for my own purposes.
Now I know you're insane.
This capsule contains a specimen of the atmosphere surrounding Mars. Harmless for me to breathe, of course, but it will be instantly fatal to you.
Having assumed his body, I was accepted by everybody as Dr. Layton. Then I learned of the newly perfected launching rocket. I was about to secure this for our jet plane when I was interrupted by Craig Foster and forced to fight for my life. Foster has been a dangerous and clever opponent. On another occasion, he prevented Garrett from getting away with a valuable load of rocket fuel.
We can't outrun him. We're losing that oil. When you get to the top of the grade, stop.
Your Highness can plainly see that even I have been seriously hindered by such difficulties.
I can also see that this Foster person is endangering our plans. You must take steps to remove him at once.
Your command is my law. Eliminating Foster won't be an easy matter. It'll have to be done quietly and away from the observatory, so that I'll never be suspected.
I know how that can be done. I have a secret apartment in town. I find it very handy to get rid of people who don't play ball with me. It's very easy. I simply take care of them by telephone.
By telephone?
Yeah. And if you can find a way to get Foster that apartment, after he answers that phone there, he'll never be heard from again.
Well, hello, Doctor.
I had to see you, Craig.
You promised us that you'd go to bed and rest. Have a seat. Now, what's on your mind that's so important?
I just remembered something I heard the Purple Monster tell Garrett when I was a prisoner in their car.
Yes?
They were planning to separate. And Garrett was to go to 362 Bond Street and wait in the first floor apartment for further orders.
Then that may be their headquarters.
Now, don't do anything rash, Craig.
I'll be careful, but I am going to pay a visit to that Bond Street address.
grateful that you weren't killed, Craig. Did these murderers leave any evidence that might lead you to the Purple Monster?
Well, I did find this in the room.
That's just a blank piece of paper.
No, not entirely blank. There's a faint imprint of some words that were written on the sheet above it. Let's see if we can bring them out. Benjamin. Well, that must be Professor Benjamin, the inventor of the atmospheric stabilizer.
But why should these men be interested in Benjamin or his device?
Well, if the Purple Monster is building a jet plane, he'll obviously need some sort of a stabilizer to regulate the atmosphere and air pressure in the control chamber.
Possibly you're right, Craig.
There's no doubt about it. I'm going to see Benjamin and warn him at once.
Your telephone trap not only failed to dispose of Foster, but you left evidence that is leading him straight to Benjamin.
That's going to make it tougher to get that stabilizer.
It would be difficult in any event, since he's never drawn plans of his stabilizer. He carries the details in his mind.
Oh, I've made men talk before.
I'm afraid you might find Benjamin a rather difficult subject. As a matter of fact, this job is going to require more tact and discretion than I can hope to find in any of my associates here. Purple Monster calls the Emperor of Mars.
The Emperor listens. Speak.
I have encountered a problem, Your Highness, that is beyond the powers of my earthborn henchmen. I need my assistant, Marcia.
Whatever you need, you shall have. Marcia will be dispatched immediately by X7. Are you making any progress on the jet plane?
Excellent, Your Highness. The hour of Earth's conquest is near. You begin to understand my plan?
I think I do.
I'll calculate the exact time of Marcia's arrival, and we'll meet her at the same place I landed. Here she comes.
Why, that's only a falling star.
That is Projectile X7. Inferior to the jet plane we're building now, but adequate for a one-way passage. Welcome, Marcia.
Thank you, Master. I've come to assist you.
This is Garrett, my earthly assistant.
I'm eager to hear my assignment.
Very well, Marcia. A certain Professor Benjamin has invented an atmospheric stabilizer, which we need for the jet plane. He has a trusted woman assistant.
Whose body and identity I shall assume.
That is correct. As his secretary, you'll be able to secure the necessary information from the professor regarding the principles of his invention. One important part, the dimensional magnet, has already been completed. That you must find and seize.
I understand.
I'll take you to his workshop in the morning.
I appreciate your concern, Craig, but I think it's a waste of time for you to stay here and guard me.
The Purple Monster will stop at nothing, Professor Benjamin. Or your life may be in danger.
I'm used to working with death at my elbow. Step into the alcove. If anyone were to walk through here, it would be the end of him.
What do you mean, Professor?
Let me show you. Let's stand over there.
that's amazing.
The same thing would happen to a man. To me, if I weren't careful.
Nevertheless, don't underestimate the purple monster.
I won't.
Well, I'll leave you now, Professor.
Well, why don't you have lunch with me before you go? My house is just across the yard.
Well, thanks, I will.
I'll be back in an hour, Helen. You'd better lock the doors.
Very well, Professor.
Who are you?
You won't need to know.
What do you want?
Your identity and your job.
Helen! Helen! What happened? Helen, open the door. Break it down. Helen! Helen!
It looks as if she's fainted. Or got a shock.
I must have touched the galvanizer coil by mistake. Stupid of me.
Do you feel all right now?
Of course. A little shock like that is all in a day's work.
Well, if you're sure everything's all right, I'd better be going. But I'd advise you both to be very careful.
We will.
Goodbye.
Hello? Yes, I'm alone. You can talk.
I have all the data on the stabilizer, and I found the dimensional magnet. You can send Garrett to pick them up. No, the professor's at a conference. He won't be back for some time.
Good. I'll send Garrett right away.
Do you want me to remain here with the professor?
It would look better if you did. Are you sure that no one suspects Helen is Marcia?
No more than anyone suspects that Dr. Layton is the purple monster. Goodbye, Doctor. Hello, Professor. You're back early.
They called the conference off, Helen. Would you mind going over to the house to see if a letter came from the patent office?
I'd be glad to.
Hello, Craig?
Yes, Professor Benjamin?
I found out something extraordinary about the purple monster. Yes, it's incredible. But the purple monster is...
Professor Benjamin.
What happened?
There was a shot just as he was going to tell me something about the purple monster.
You'd better get over there.
What happened to him?
I had to kill him. There isn't time to explain now. Here's the dimensional magnet and the data on the stabilizer.
Good. Are you staying?
I'll have to. They'd suspect me if I left. I'll tell them the purple monster killed him.
Get those hands up.
I'm so glad you're here, Mr. Foster.
Who killed him?
The purple monster, he moved. He's still alive.